Wait, Crucifix allegations coming out.
Hello everyone, my name is Kingman2004 and this is going to be a long and detailed video. So I'm just going to throw up some trigger warnings right now. Here we go. Yeah, we've got a lot to go through, so hold on. A month ago I made a video about another content creator called Antenna Boy, calling him out for his odd behaviour, weird debates in custom lobbies, and thinking that was the end of it. But since then, so much has come out about him. But before I get to all that, let's start with his best friend Crucifix here. Being mad, I called his best friend Antenna Boy out, and this is by far the worst defense of someone I've ever seen. I'm much bigger than an Antenna Boy. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm doing it because I call out racist and weirdos on Overwatch. I felt like he was.
Wow, and a weirdo. Call me up. Yeah, clip me saying that. I'm all three of those things. I
can just confess to it.
Yeah, I know. I can just own up to it. I don't really need evidence to send it to you, but I can just say that I'm those things. And now, based on your opinion of me, you can just see whether or not you believe it's true or not. Antenna Boy is not a sexist. Antenna Boy gets fin-nommed and posted on his story.
And that is true. Antenna Boy has 2 Instagram accounts showing him paying for OnlyFans models to step and sit on him. Doesn't really mean he can't also be sexist. At the end of the day, he's using women for his own sexual pleasure. But sure, let's move on. I have a clip of him being in a lobby. I can play the audio for you in just a moment. He says to a girl, "Hey, are you on your period? Is it that time of the month for you?" And she says, "Yes, it is that time of the month for me." And then she goes to make an argument. And he says, "All right, no, never mind. You're right. You're right. You're right." She's like, "No, don't do that."
Well, an obvious troll. I go to gay servers and call these on repeat for like 30 minutes, bro.
Okay, wait a minute.
Am I now homophobic?
Yes, yes.
I totally don't have plenty of gay friends that I speak to.
Oh,
literally.
yeah, no. Oh, I can't be racist. I have a black friend. I love that argument.
And the difference is that I interact with these people on a conscious level.
Are you gay yourself?
Am I gay myself? No, but you LGBT?
are.
No.
Okay. So you've just said the F slur, and you're none of the.
Yes.
You're not part of the community.
Yes, I said. I happily say it. Yes.
And if that's not wild enough for you, it doesn't get any better going forward in the video. For the next argument he has, he's mad that when I've spoken to people about their poor experiences with Antenna Boy, I didn't ask for video clips, and I had to explain to him that not everyone clips stuff, and it's a bit unfair to blatantly ignore their claims and experiences because they don't clip stuff 24/7 like a content creator, so just me. If they get racially abused, if they get doxed or threatened online, they don't clip it and they move on. Does it mean it didn't happen? No. But that
95% of people also fail the breakfast question, one of the simplest things that a person can interact with. So we keep talking about what these people do. These people are on average.
Okay, stepping away from Crucifix solely, now let's talk about Antenna Boy. In my last video, there's a clip of a teenager saying Antenna Boy threatened to assault him and his girlfriend. And keep in mind, Antenna Boy has no proof that the teenager started this argument, and both Antenna Boy and the teenager both agree that Antenna Boy made threats. But I've spoken to the kid, and he denies ever making threats to begin with against Antenna Boy or his family. And even then, like, the stepping on thing is one thing, but it's the fact that you threatened to that guy's girlfriend and him.
Yeah, but he threatened to my mother.
First off, I don't believe that. But second off, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So even if he did do that,
I don't care. If you can dish it out, you should be able to take it.
If you can dish out, you should be able to take it. Yeah, no, typically.
No, that's not what I said.
I'm sorry. What is he dishing out then? What is he dishing out then?
What I said is that if you're gonna tell me that you're gonna my little sister, then I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna your daughter.
Okay, do you think that's acceptable though?
Yes.
If someone does that, so you think that if someone says that to you, that makes it acceptable for you to say that to them?
Yes.
No, that's not how that works.
You have no argument for it. You're just saying that's not how
we're talking about. There's nothing opinionated about this.
That like I'm gonna X person that you cared about, and in my opinion, if you tell somebody a heinous thing, if you're able to dish out heinous words, you should be able to take heinous words. A person said that they are going to rape my family, so I said a response that I'm going to rape their family.
That's not okay.
Now you can say, wait, is White Walker? Hold on, White Walker, can you give me a lobby back?
What do you think?
Are you not gonna? Okay, well, then
I love Dill.
Like,
oh no, don't do that.
That simple.
You can see he has no remorse or shame in what he says. Didn't even bother to backtrack what he said to a minor. But his story keeps evolving, even past what I've shown here. It goes from his mother to his little sister, then family, showing he probably is making this up as he goes. And in this next clip, I'm in a lobby with Crucifix and Antenna Boy, and my lord, is this bad. Crucifix, didn't you tell me you were...
why are you dodging the question?
Wait, yes, absolutely. You're right, King. I mean, I told you. I said, I'm a pedophile. Go find evidence for it.
Oh wait, actually, Kingaman, actually, Crucifix has.
So
I know Crucifix. I actually have 4K evidence of Crucifix 5 children actually.
Exactly. This happened, right?
Yeah, no.
Look,
my jaw. Wait, Kingaman, don't you believe me?
What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do in response to such an outrageous statement? You think that's a one-time thing with Nintendo Boy defenders? Nope. Here's another amazing defense for Nintendo Boy by another one of his supporters.
Has he
Um,
his little girl? Has he had a little girl, or
No, he threatened to one. Is that not good enough for you?
has he did it? Okay, my sister.
Oh.
What?
And she's
Oh,
13.
okay, so this is completely
Oh.
different.
This is fun.
Did you have
I'm
a
listening.
random girl at an anime
Uh-huh.
con step on your
Uh-huh.
back?
Yeah, how does that make me a
For context, he was at anime con and he got a girl to step on him who was underage and posted it to Instagram. Here's the pic and proof she was young. Now, it could have been an innocent mistake, but it's his fault for not age checking her first. Just join the PlayStation party.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, there we go.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Good
sensational.
boy,
Sensational.
good
I'm
boy,
leaving
good
you.
Good
Hold on.
Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. You're a good
Nice
boy.
to antenna boy. Good boy.
Here I tried to have a one-on-one chat with Nintendo Boy, but sadly I couldn't clip the PlayStation audio. All you need to know is that there was a lot of screaming and now I'm partially deaf. But for the next clip is Nintendo Boy debating how is wrong. I won't say anything else for now.
It's not, again, you're just saying it's wrong because it's wrong. That's not an argument. That's circular reasoning.
Oh, close your mouth real quick, Antenna Boy. How can something wrong can't be wrong if it's wrong?
Yeah, again.
You sound stupid right now.
Anyways, so the argument would go like this, right? When you use like a modus ponens format, using an inference rule and using premises that lead to a conclusion, the argument would be formally structured like this. Premise 1, if rape results in the physical and emotional harm of another person, then wrong. Premise 2, results in the physical and emotional harm of another person. Conclusion, therefore, rape is wrong. This is an argument. Guys study philosophy. None of you guys study meta-ethics. None of you guys actually study this stuff, so none of you guys have arguments for it.
You're so smart, so why are you talking about incest?
Kind of the incest debate is kind of a fun testing ground to see if anybody's actually thought through their moral convictions, studied things like axiology, meta-ethics, applied ethics, epistemology, normative ethics, philosophy, things like this. Most of the time the answer is no. We display that by running the incest
Okay,
debate.
but a little girl that got isn't gonna think about all this. She's gonna say that it's bad because she got assaulted. So
yeah, but again, that's not an argument. She can say that, but that's not an argument. She's wrong. Even if a chick got raped, if she were to say rape was because I got raped, literally, I'm sorry to say this, sounds insensitive, but that's not an argument. There's better arguments that she could give. Wrong because it physically and emotionally harmed me. Is wrong can be true or false. Boo, it can't be true or false. It's an expression of the emotion.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really add to that, is there? These debates are so pointless, and yet he keeps trying to drag everyone into them, and even outside his own custom lobbies. But let's circle back to some clips of him threatening to assault some teenagers, shall we?
Why do you think it's 10-1 right now? Why do you think everyone hates you right now?
Because I'm more intelligent than them.
No, oh my god.
The reason why is because no matter what happens, what I did was completely justified and not wrong at all.
Let's say you didn't know he was 15, obviously, because he told you he was 18. I mean, he could have said all that shit, which again, you know, we don't know if he did say that. Just because he said that doesn't mean you can automatically also say the same.
Yeah, what you're saying here is not an argument. You're just repeating the premise. You have to act. I'll tell you how. Shut up. So anyways, as I was saying here, the reason why is because it's called circular reasoning.
As you can see, the only thing circular is him circling back to the same debate buzzwords and digging himself a deeper hole. And you think, wow, these topics aren't appropriate for kids. I hope he labels his lobbies as 18 plus. And well, he'll tell you he does. But one of my good friends called him out on his lie and brought receipts. Have a look.
Him saying I was lying was the funniest thing ever. No, because he hadn't had 18 plus on it for months. I remember him adding that and I was like, oh damn, since I started playing Overwatch and to like a couple months after, I remember. He didn't have 18 plus on it for a while.
Okay, you get it. But if he has some people defending him, surely he treats most people, including women, with respect, right? He's a nice guy, right? Well, mainly the incel version of a nice guy. He publicly shamed a girl he was trying to get with, but outing the fact that not only was he being her pay piggy, but the fact that when her best friend died, she cancelled plans to meet with him, and he made her out to be the bad guy. Being mad, she'd invite him to her best friend's funeral so he could hang out with her. And surprisingly, the worst part is the fact that he shared this of his own choice on his Instagram stories. Have a look. Oh, but you know it doesn't stop there. When I last spoke to Nintendo Boy, he wanted proof. Solid proof he's a creep. Well, it keeps on coming. In these next screenshots, he spent some time talking to this girl he met online. And she wasn't comfy showing her face when he asked, so she said no. However, the word no isn't in Nintendo Boy's vocabulary. So he keeps asking, and what does he do next? Leave her alone? Move on? Of course not, don't be dumb. He starts to DM her friends and people she knows for pics of her face. And if these screenshots don't show how oddly parasocial he is, then I don't know what will. Pause to read if you need to see any of these in more detail. You'll see how odd and creepy he is. And luckily, you'll see in the other screenshots that her friends can make light of this and joke around despite it being a serious and weird situation. I don't know why he's allowed to still be on Overwatch. I'm also going to censor a lot of the usernames since Nintendo Boy and his boys club tend to attack or bully anyone that speaks out against him. As for the girl who sent me those DMs of him harassing her, she also gave me the full side of her story. I've posted images here, but there's a lot to read, so I'll sum it up. She knew Nintendo Boy for 2 years. She made it clear that she's not into e-dating and set boundaries. She eventually saw my previous video calling him out and asked him directly for the truth, which he didn't give her. She distanced herself from him slowly, and he didn't like that. Went on an hour-long rant to her and demanded to see what she looked like, as if he was entitled to see what she looks like because they knew each other for years. He did the weird things in the screenshots, as you just seen. Then she blocked him, and then he spammed her with fake Discord accounts, which she ignored. Pretty crazy, but sadly not the only poor girl he's traumatized. For these next set of screenshots, they're from another girl who knew Antenna Boy. She used to be friends with him until he got too perverted to be around. He kept asking when she finished school. She blocked him. He invited her to live with him multiple times, and again kept sexualizing her, asking for pictures, which made her very uncomfortable. She made this clear too, and he even called her a good girl and kept insisting that he'd end up dating her. Alongside wanted to cuddle her, and he really wanted to meet up with her. I don't just take my word for it. Here's her full description of her time with him, with her stating that he made her uncomfortable and she did not like being around him. A common theme with most of these girls when they learn about who Antenna Boy really is. I doubt they can be fake very effectively as this, but please take everything with a pinch of salt. A few more things I have on him, but they're all just minor in comparison. I'd like to thank this girl, the previous one, and everyone else that came to me to speak about Antenna Boy. His inner circle causes so much controversy in the game, and often people are too scared to speak out, hoping the inner circle of Antenna Boy's friends doesn't attack them. I'm hoping this video shows definitive proof to them and to everyone else how much of an awful guy he really is. My only wish for Antenna Boy, if he sees this video, is to apologize publicly on his socials for what he's done. Please, Antenna Boy, do not contact your victims directly, leave them alone, and I want you to either change for good or take a step back from Overwatch and the online content creation space, because clearly it is very damaging not only to you but to everyone else you come in contact with. As for everyone else, please do not harass him. This video is purely for educational purposes and me trying my best to scare off creeps like him from harassing other young girls on Overwatch. This took weeks to make, and me and my editor hope you've enjoyed this a lot. Please like and follow because it means a lot, especially since we just hit 30k. I want to thank all my friends who've helped me get this far, and it means the world to me. Also, for the winners of the previous giveaway, they are Satro for the Nitro and Pushing Girl for the Nitro Basic. Hopefully this is the first of many giveaways, and thank you so much for 30,000. It means a lot. I never thought I'd get this far, and thank you all for being nice to me when I joined your lobbies. Meeting you guys have really changed my life for the better, and I hope to keep making amazing content for years to come. That's all for now. Goodbye.